G'day everyone, Ollie here. I'm out on a solo overnight mission on the boat, camping on the boat. I've got big plans for this trip. I'm way out in the ocean at a little rock here, just about to jump in, go spearfishing, catch my own seafood for dinner, have a feast. Gonna be an awesome night camping on the boat, plenty of underwater life and epic scenery to be seen. And to top it off, all going well, all going to plan, I'm going to jump in for a night dive later, so that's going to be really cool. Anyway, it's time to gear up, get in and go shoot some fish. Let's do it. Underwater, first dive down, and I'm instantly greeted with a nice school of juvenile fish here, glistening, glimmering in the sunlight. Beautiful little fish. Time and time again I dive down, sinking down to the kelp beds, met with vast schools of these bait fish. Here we can see koheru, lit up yellow, beautiful. I keep exploring the reefs, cruising along the lush kelp beds, a very healthy ecosystem in this offshore island. Lots of bait fish, a promising sign for a large predator like a yellowtail kingfish. And then I see one, lurking just out of my range of my spear gun. The kingfish loops around, it's inquisitive but not inquisitive enough. Keeping its distance from me, I rattle my gun, make a few noises trying to lure it in, but it swims off.
Kingfish! Alright, sashimi for dinner.
With the entree sorted for dinner, I was after something a bit bigger, and I finally found a good target, a pink mau hiding behind this kelp here. I'll wait for them to nose out in front and get a good shot into this fish. Beautiful looking fish and beautiful eating. Next up I spot some butterfish, some of my favourite eating fish out there. Vegetarian fish which eat kelp, very nutritious, and I send the shaft into this nice sized butterfish, beautiful. I'm just about to line up another one to take home, and in the distance I spot another kingfish, and there's not one, there's a whole school of them, about 10 fish milling around just off the reef drop off. They're still acting a bit skittish and I just cannot close the gap. Fish holding off the reef, and once again I see a kingfish swim off into the depths. As usual though, even if there's a missed fish, the scenes are just incredible. Vast schools of blue mau, bait fish, unbelievable scenes, very enjoyable diving. With the tide turning, a change in the current was evident, and with that, the water column was coming to life. Bait fish absolutely everywhere, and on every drop down to the ledge, I was starting to see kingfish. However, they were keeping their distance, lurking far out of spear gun range. As the current kept pushing stronger, the water column became fishier and fishier. It was extraordinary, the amount of fish, and I couldn't resist any longer, stretching out to take another koheru for dinner. And as soon as I took the shot, I knew I was premature. I should have waited. I could sense them. I could see the fish darting, and before long, the kingfish emerged from the depths. 1, 2, 3, 4. I lost count. A huge school of yellowtail kingfish rising up from the gloomy depths. These are big kingfish down below. Big, fat, winter kingies in prime condition, and I'm struggling to reload my spear gun. With the bait fish on the end of my spear wiggling about, it's near impossible to reload my spear gun, so I have to rip it off. This pays dividends, as the kingfish are soon entertained by an injured fish in the water column, enabling me that crucial time to try and reload my spear gun. I'm still in a flurry, struggling to get that spear in the mechanism, and it's chaos. The kingies are still holding around, but it's only going to be moments before they disappear back into the depths. Finally, I managed to get the spear in the mechanism, load the rubber, but as you can see, the dyneema's twisted in the rubber. Unaware of this, I dive down, line up this big fat fish and send the shaft flying. Of course, the bad rigging causes the shaft to barely penetrate the fish and instantly rips out. This is just an absolute disaster. I reload my spear gun one last time, and there is one kingfish left. I dive down and send that shaft, this time penetrating right through the fish, and then it clean rips out. I cannot believe it. As we replay this footage, the shaft clearly entered right through the fish, but the flopper must have unengaged and it's pulled back through. First time ever happening on a kingfish. I cannot believe it. Wow, that was just crazy what just happened. Doing a bit of scouting on these islands here, new areas, and managed to get a few fish for dinner. Nice koheru for some sashimi and a couple of other ones. And then I seen quite a few kingies. They were just acting very scarce, ones and twos, pairs, just acting very skittish, holding far back, so just couldn't get a shot off. And then finally had my chance. All these baitfish come in, lit up yellow, it was all go. I hit 2, maybe 3 fish, almost point blank, and I think the reel was jammed or something was jammed, my rigging, and I was having a nightmare. I don't know what was going on, I have to check footage, but pretty gutted. There was some nice big kingies I saw, and one of them was a good fish I got a shaft into. Oh well, that's life. Win some, you lose some. I'm thinking that's just a sign to call it for today, and I do have a long way to go. I've got probably about a 2-hour run to this next island I want to stay on for the night, anchor up. Can't anchor up around here. And yeah, we'll have a cook up and have a bit of a rest, and then night dive it is. So plenty of action to come. Let's go. Unreal. Oh well. Got fish for dinner, that was the aim of the game, so let's go get ready for a night dive and have some dinner. Nearly there. Been a couple of hours. Finally made it. Whoa, a couple of big dolphins just popped up next to me. Hey guys, what's up? Awesome. Woohoo! How cool. Big dolphins. Woo! Oh, that was one big ride. It was, yeah, 2 hours flat from the dive spot, but I've made it. Sun's just starting to peek down. If you're new to my channel, you wouldn't have seen my tent set up yet. So here's the boat. I've got this A-frame which all clips together, tightens off, and uses the existing rod holders each side here, and then moving up forward clicks into these Railblazer mounts, the starport. So these are just the bomb. If you haven't heard of Railblazer, check it out. Got mounts for my phone, cup holders here, everything. There's lots of universal mounts and stuff that you can put in there, put my flag on top, all sorts. Anyways, pretty cool. And then I've got my big canvas, really lightweight and strong, and this is just going to go right over top. Too easy. Alright, I got the main tent up. Such a neat, simple design. Just got the back rolled up for now. Oh, need to tighten that one up. There we go. Yeah, sweet as. All good under here. Now we got some fish to cook up. My new chili bin, pretty stoked. Ice Tech U-deck covering, really cool. Right, here we go. Some pink mau-maus, butterfish. That's definitely getting eaten for sashimi. Koheru, the best. And I'll probably do a nice pink mau-mau for dinner. So there we go. I've even bought some home killed venison if I get really hungry. Okay, sharp enough. A lot of people would just call a little fish like that bait fish, you know, no good, but these are the best. They're just so soft, amazing raw fish. I might keep that for a bit of a snapper bait in the morning. A few spring onions. A little bit of avo. So, cheers mum, nothing better than lemons from the garden. Light drizzle. Just give that a good old mix up. How good is that looking? Yum. Touch of salt. Sprinkle a few sesame seeds on there. And then we'll finish with a little bit of sesame oil. Fresh koheru sashimi, yum. I'm not going to bother with chopsticks, I'm too hungry. Spoon it is, it's still going to taste the same. Oh, look at that. Yum. Just a bit of avo. My favourite sashimi. Delicious. Oh, that was good. Too good. Quick wash down. Love this setup. And we're ready to prep the pink mau-mau. Beautiful white flesh on these fish. Let's do a couple of nice pieces. Alright, time to get the cob grill out. If you haven't seen one of these before, you need to watch this. They're so cool. A great little barbecue to have on the boat. As you can see, mine's filthy, been having a fair bit of use. I actually cook on it a couple of nights a week at home. They kind of act like a Weber barbecue, and just all the smokiness and the flavour is just incredible. But they're very nice and compact, so you use little gas and just really fast. Highly rate them. Anyways, I'll show you. Right, the way they're designed and built, so there's no heat transfer underneath, so safe on any surfaces, painted, whatever. And a few different options. That's my grill rack. Just run off these little butane canisters. Screw that one on. Boom, we're away. That'll heat up very fast. Mayonnaise, the best fish crumb binder in my opinion. Good old classic panko breadcrumbs. And then we go to the butter, hard to beat, fresh crumbed fish. Let that cook away. And while that's cooking, let's get a nice little salad to match that. Got my plate, a little cooking pan it is, should be right. A spring onion, some more avo, bit of a seed mix, some sesames, some sesame oil, salt, bit of pepper, and the good stuff, QP roasted sesame dressing. This roasted sesame dressing, unreal. Alright, make sure our fish is done. Pink mau mau on top. Oh, look at that. And of course, finish up with some lemon. Fresh dinner, beautiful. The sun's just setting. Delicious. There it is. Let's have a taste. Look how soft it is, just breaks apart. The most stunning white soft flesh. So good. That is just so tasty. Well guys, just finished up the most tastiest dinner. It was really good. Truly enjoy that pink mau mau. Been thinking about the afternoon antics and all the kingfish missed chances and all that. It was just a crazy time, but it's just fish and things happen. But yeah, get to the bottom of that puzzle. We'll wait a few hours after dark and I'm jumping in overboard and gonna go see what's lurking around in the dark. I'll see you later underwater. Let's go see what's lurking in the dark black water. Hopefully find some crayfish walking around. Get a food for breakfast. Let's go.
Finally. What a dive. Whew, that was fun.
Well, here's the catch. Couple of crays. Oh yeah. Happy with that. That's breakfast sorted. Alright. Let's get warm. Warm and dry. Alright. Nice and warm, dry. Just getting bed set up. Mattress. Sleeping bag. Got a pillow here somewhere. Alright. Well guys, that was a bit of a interesting night dive. I was expecting to see a few more crayfish roaming around as they do at night. Very, very strange, and just didn't see any at all except for those two. But hey, that's how it goes. Some days you just see them. Certain times of the year they're there, other times they're not. So it's all cool. I got two, pretty stoked. Heaps of goatfish, they're pretty cool to look at. All the usual suspects, red mocky and stuff, blue mau heaps. And then I was down the coast a little bit and I just got absolutely attacked by those piperfish, garfish, you might call them overseas. They were just smacking me in the head. There must have been a couple of hundred in this one spot. It actually got out of control and they were just whacking me in the face. It actually got quite sore, some of them. They've got sharp little noses on them, whatever. Don't do what I'm doing out there solo. Go get some buddies if you do want to do a night dive, and I'm not promoting it, recommending it, just showing what I get up to. I'm a bit of a crazy one at times. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Righto, lights out. Oh, beautiful morning, beautiful. I love waking up on the water. Something else. It's worth the rough sleep. It wasn't the best. I'm one of those guys. I stayed at a hotel recently and I take all the tea and coffee and hot chocolate because they're so handy out on missions like this in a boat. Chuck them on a Ziploc and there you go, you got your little selection. You call me cheap, I think it's practical. Alright, some fruity looking tea there, that'll do. I'm not superstitious, but I don't know what was going on yesterday. I was having some really bad luck with these kingies. Like, I just still can't believe I didn't shoot one out of all those kingies I saw. So I'm guessing these bananas were the culprit. So I was going to have crayfish for breakfast, but I'm going to get rid of these. These are going in the guts. Oh wow, beautiful morning. The sun's just come up. Beautiful morning. Coffee, decaffeinated this time. I think I might have learnt my lesson. We'll see how this goes. I still feel like my heart's racing. Placebo effect, eh?
All right.
Time for a real coffee. Cheers Riley for supporting me on my adventures, fueling them should I say. Well, what a morning. Pretty hard going at the start, a couple of small snapper around and whatnot, and pretty dirty. I was just about going to call it and I thought, oh, I'll just have one more look in this little area here, and man, it was just going off. It was fishy. There were just all sorts of species just going ballistic all around this kind of reefy rocky outcrop, and it was just madness. I'm like, I have to set up early, so smashed up a few canna and whatnot, and went for a swim, grabbed a few crays, found some more crays. Yeah, went back and there's snapper all over it, so snuck down and pegged a good one, so really good result. Yeah, wicked. I'm just chilling out now, brewing my coffee, warm up, and then it's cook up time. Okay guys, I've got two of my smaller crays here, process them, so remove the tails, cut open the bodies, and we're going to cook that all up. Okay, we'll get all our beautiful meat in here. Same again, a little bit of mayonnaise as binder, panko, get the cob cranking. Lots of butter. Oh, that's melting. I love wasabi mayonnaise, good mix. Ooh, good kick. And goes the crayfish. Mix it into that butter. Let that cook. Alright guys, crayfish is done. Oh yeah, nice and golden, just cooked, perfect. We'll get the rest of the cray in there, just on a low heat while I'm eating the rest. Finish the puzzle. A little bit of a garnish with some spring onion. There we go, fresh crayfish with a bit of wasabi mayonnaise. How good. Oh yeah, that's a good bit. Oh yeah, that is good. Those smaller crayfish really are sweeter. That is just so good. Lunch is served. How good. Beautiful spot. Okay, they should be done. The old cob's done it again. Just put some water in there and it's pretty much steamed them up. And look at that. The best part, all these knuckles and legs and horns. Yum. The best bits. That meat. Well, I think that's it for this episode guys. Thanks for coming along for the adventure. Hope you liked that. Welcome to the channel if you're new, welcome back if you've been following for a while. If you're new to the channel or a regular viewer and you want to see more or you enjoy my videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I hate saying it, but it really does help out my channel. And hey, and if you want to watch more videos, it just means you're not going to miss any uploads. So other than that, I've got some new merchandise on the website, new Spearo hats. I've got these in black, blue and beige colour. They were waterproof ripstop nylon, wicked little hats, so They're up on primalpursuit.co.nz, link below, along with a few other things. I've still got some stock of the Spearo mugs, a couple of colours of these are wicked tumblers, and a few other bits and pieces. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, to sum up this trip, how could I sum this up? Just amazing. It's always good to get out here on the ocean, camping and whatnot, just being in nature. I've said it many times, I'll say it again, if you just get yourself out into nature, spend some time away from that mobile phone, chuck it, leave it at home, turn it off, airplane mode, whatever you have to do, just sign off, even for a 1 day, 1 night. It's amazing. Try a week. If you don't run your own business and you don't have people depending on you, go away for 1 week camping, turn that phone off or do not bring it with you, and just see how your mind changes in 1 week. Perspectives you come back from being in, you know, the hills, out in the ocean or camping, wherever you go, and it's just incredible. Everyone needs to do it. I've done 2 week-long trips this year already, 7 days or more with no cell phone, and it's awesome. It's such a good refresh. Those things are toxic. There's so much bullshit on there, unnecessary chatter, unnecessary noise that you need in your life. So try and have a break from those mobile phones if you can. Pair that with being out in nature, because us humans are just intertwined with Mother Earth, nature, and it's just so good for us. So kick your shoes off, get your feet in the water, feet on the earth, get grounded, simplify your life, enjoy these small moments and enjoy them as much as we can, because the way the world's going, who knows who knows how much longer we'll be able to enjoy things like this. So get out there. People say life's short. I actually think life's quite long, but people just don't make the most of it. So find out what you love to do, get out there and do it as much as possible, because before you know it, it's all over. Spend time with your good friends, spend time with your family, your loved ones, because yeah, you just never know. Life is really as simple as that, so make the most of it, guys. Just gonna do my thing, chill out, and I will see you on the next adventure. Thank you for all your support. Thank you to the channel members on YouTube. Thank you to my supporters on Patreon. Buy me a coffee, donations. You know who you guys are, so big ups to you. Really appreciate it. Helps these adventures continue and truck along, because they're not cheap. So yeah, everything goes back into the channel. I love what I do. I just want to keep producing videos, so any support goes straight back into the channel to you guys. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next Primal Pursuit adventure.